Jeff, AZ Hot Homestead. Hey, I want to thank everyone for their valuable suggestions, tips, and advice on the ventilation of my hot water heater and my furnace. We talked about putting a wall here, and then how do I vent this, and I had some great input. Some of you were asking some updates on it, so I wanted to give you this information. The work on this isn't going to happen for at least 6 months. But I want to get back to you and let you know I appreciate what you guys have said. It gives me now a lot of time to save the money to get the material to build it. Basically, it looks like the conclusion was, or the census is, just running basically pipe from here on up. And same thing with this other side here, a little bit different, but you're running exhaust pipe from here on up for the top half of this, and the exhaust pipe should be good enough. I don't need a blower. Some of you suggested, or I suggested, a blower to help suck it up. No need for that from what I'm hearing. And it seems like that my space in here is going to be okay. Some of you suggested just taking this wall and putting it on this side instead of using this, which would give me more room to work with and give you more space on that heat to hitting the wall. But if I'm using double lined piping, kind of like stovepipe if you will, then that's going to help keep the pipe itself cool, and for the outside of the pipe at least, so that the heat doesn't affect the wall, and putting a heat shield on the wall right here is going to be perfect. So I want to get back to you. I appreciate everyone's tips and suggestions. I appreciate it. Now we just need to save the money, and in the spring we'll do something about it. And along with that, some of you asked about the deck work and the wall and all this. Well, I'm not going to be able to finish this whole thing until like April or May, but I guess I'll give you a little sneak preview of what's to come. This tarp is covering up my deck, and I'll go ahead and I'll post the work that I've done so far on the deck. I think I did a video on that, so I'll go ahead and I'll post that, and just know it's not going to be done for a while. But here's what I got. It's 16 by 36. This tarp happens to be 19 by 39. How perfect is that? I've got the tarp on there just to help, even though I painted it, just to help keep the snow and the rain and all that off of it as much as I could. And so far, 40-50 mile an hour winds. This tarp hasn't moved, so I guess all my blocks on here are doing a good job. But basically, we're going to close it all. There'll be a door over there. The main door will be over here. I'll put a wood stove, like maybe right about here. But basically, it's all going to be enclosed. And this is going to be, in a sense, be the family room, if you will. This becomes my bedroom and kitchen. And this kind of becomes the entertainment room, with computer and office and spare bedroom and things like that. So it's going to be exciting on how we make this all blend in with this roof and with this roof. But yeah, so this is kind of an update and a thank you. Thank you for the tips on ventilation. And if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and do so. I'll put the link somewhere up in the corner here, somewhere, one of these corners, and I'll put it in the notes down below. And then while you were doing that, some of you asked about the walls and the decking, so I gave you a sneak peek of the decking. And again, know this, because I know you're going to ask, it ain't going to be done for at least 6 more months. So 3 weeks from now, don't say, hey, what's an update on the deck? It's not 6 months from now yet. Hang on. So anyhow, that's just an update on what's going on the homestead. It's nights have been getting down to like 20 degrees, maybe 15 degrees next week, and so life is good out here. Jeff AZ Hot Homestead. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and again, I appreciate the tips on how to vent, and I will do that in about 6 months when I got some money and better weather and some more help, and then I'll obviously post that video as well. So stay tuned. Step by step, stuff's happening on the homestead.